Hey everybody, today we're taking a look at Cultic from 3D Realms and Atari. Now the game basically starts off with your cars broken down, and as you try to basically leave the area, you stumble upon a cult. Between them trying to shoot you and hack you up with axes, it's almost immediately just jumps right into the chaos and having to basically kill or survive. And as you progress through the level, you find that this area of cult activity is much more expansive than you first thought it would be, and that there's dead bodies all over the place. There's people that have gone missing. There's just tons of cults and robes all over the place, with a overall goal of killing you, essentially in the name of their dark gods. The game itself contains both parts 1 and part 2 of the indie title of the exact same name, basically just ported over to consoles. It is also available on both Xbox, PlayStation, and at the time that we received the codes, Nintendo Switch was not quite available just yet, at least not for reviewers anyway. My understanding is that as of now, the Switch version has been released. Visually, the game definitely is reminiscent of the late 90s, early 2000s first-person shooters, and mechanically, though, there is a lot more to it. I would say graphically, it's about on par with the original Dooms, Doom 1 and Doom 2, obviously. And the mechanics themselves work really well. You have the ability to crouch, where back in those old retro titles you could not. You also have the ability to throw the axes, as well as use them for hack and slash. And I think that just having that dynamic for the weapons, and when you throw them, you can go pick them back up and essentially refill that ammo and be ready to go. I think that the way that they did that is pretty ingenious. I think that more games should make use of mechanics like that. The stages themselves are quite linear overall, not a lot of exploring to be done, but it's kind of more of a run and gun style gameplay anyway. With the weapons as they are, there's not much more satisfying in the game than charging a group of the cultists using nothing but your axes or your hatchets, whatever you want to call them. And it is quite satisfying just to bum rush the gun wielding ones as well, and doing the same thing. Throughout the stages, you'll find papers and things like that to pick up and read to give you a little bit more background on the lore when you're not being targeted and attempted to be murdered. Overall, I found the game to be a good mix of story, violence, action, and overall, I found it to be a really solid title, and definitely interested to see where the story goes, maybe what other types of enemies we find to deal with that as the story progresses, what secrets unfold as we go. And overall, we enjoyed this one wholeheartedly, so definitely recommend giving this one a try. And that's it for today. Thank you guys as always for watching, and I'll catch you next time.